love your mate a little more?
Don't get foolish ideas in that head of yours.
Should have known Morta would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Damn, look at this guy. So big. New Tachanka coming up. Don't talk to the customers too much. Bad for business.
How is that bad for business?
You want them to think you can walk away from the deal. Taking the sun. Should have known. Ugh.
Heat levels increasing. Ambient temperature is normal.
Looks like a remnant structure.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas.
Scavenger tech ahead. I'll be looking for scrap here. Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Heat levels increasing. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Yeah, still hot.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. The ambient temperature is Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Absolutely.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further. The locker contains personal items. It is registered to the Parchero.
Parchero? This is from the Solarian Ark.
They made it!
It looks like a salvage team is hunting down these lockers, meaning there's more. The Solarians are out there somewhere.
detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
That's the remnant derelict Morta's obsessed with.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. The ambient temperature is normal. I detect above normal temperatures. detecting deep seismic activity in this area.
That thing is massive. I wonder what brought it down.
So, a tin can full of remnant. Sounds like fun.
Yep.
This is gonna be fun.
We're gonna have to fight these guys to get a look inside this ship.
Moving.
Let's not walk right where all the dead bodies are.
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
Hey, we don't want your stuff. Stop shooting.
They've probably been burned by that before. clear.
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
There's more around every corner. Watch your 6, and your 3, and your 9, and your...
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
You're good at this.
Oh, so cool in here. So nice.
Eladin's a mystery to me. It's hellish hot.
Lawless, crazy, murderous. Never mind the water mafia.
Gotta be a big reward for those scavengers to put up with the risk.
Information from Kadara lists raw materials from remnant architecture as extremely profitable.
There's a lot of damage in here. Better watch our step. Hopefully we can find a route to the drive core, then get out of here. At least this still works. Any theories about this ship?
You mean the crash? Scourge fried the guidance system, or, I don't know, everything?
That's a safe bet. But where's the crew? What happened to them?
And where did they come from? This ship suggests they aren't from Helios.
Heads up! Maybe this place isn't functioning as well as we thought.
If that also means the killer bots, I won't complain.
The drive core's not here. Someone's been here, but they didn't come in the way we just did. Couldn't have.
This ship crashed hard. There must be another entrance.
Burned again for politely using the front door.
So, who has it?
Scavengers? Gotta be.
I agree. Seems like the most likely culprit. We just have to find our way out and track them down. Huh. I don't think these belong here.
Flares? That's not remnant tech.
The intruders must have entered from this direction.
Remnant sighted. Remnant incoming.
More flares. Seems like the right direction.
Very kind of these thieves to leave us a clear trail.
Pretty handy. I'd hate to get lost in here. Heard you. Got one. Watch out, Remnant. Behind you. No wonder about the dead scavengers. Are they getting their asses kicked too? Yes, they are.
Good work. My pleasure.
So this is how they got in, whoever it was.
Wasn't Morda who took the drive core. If she knew about this entrance, they wouldn't try to break in.
Finally, back out into the bright, scorching light of day.
Sun brings out the color in my good eye.
We've got a lock on your position. Sending down a forward station.
Suvi, Sam's uploaded a signature from the Remnant Drive Core housing. Can you trace it?
Tricky from our position. It won't be a full scan.
Give me whatever you can. We need to find out who stole it.
Yeah. Did it fall into the wrong hands, or the even worse than wrong hands?
Okay, think I've got something. I've updated your nav system.
Yeah, still hot.
Tell me again how that scanned energy signature helps us find the drive core?
The drive core emitted a unique reading that I haven't encountered before in remnant tech. It took a great deal of power to run that ship, whatever its purpose.
Suvi, keep your eyes on this and give us an update when we get closer. Don't want to overshoot.
Fiends, more than one.
We're sure this is the right spot.
I'm sure.
Perfect. How come the right spot is never by a quiet pond or in a field of wildflowers?
I cannot pinpoint my scan until we are closer.
Right then, let's take these beasts down!
I detect above normal temperatures.
Pathfinder, that signature Sam uploaded for the missing remnant drive core, it's near your present location. Scanning the area should narrow the search radius.
Thanks, Suvi. Sam, scan the area.
These scavengers are desperate. I'm worried they'll do anything to keep the core.
What's this thing worth to them?
No idea, but it's got to be huge. A lot of their friends died for it.
drive core.
Scan is complete. By my calculations, the drive core is here.
Wait until Morda sees us waltz in with her drive core under our arm.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Drive core here. Suvi? Sam? What's going on?
The drive core was here, Pathfinder, by the strength of the signature, not long ago.
Of all the shitty luck. Sometimes I think I'm unlucky. In general, I mean.
Haven't noticed that.
You can be honest. It's possible, right? Could even be genetic.
You need to talk to Lexi about that one.
Think I'd rather not.
levels increasing.
We still have that drive core reading, right? We need to get it back.
There'll be scavengers ahead. The sun didn't get them first. Look out. That junk ahead will attract...
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Hey, the drive core. Let's not forget about that.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder. Ambient temperature is normal.
Behind you.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
There's the last.
The ambient temperature is normal. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Where the signature for the remnant drive core was detected. We'll need to scan the area to zero in on the signal.
Thanks, Suvi.
If Morda wanted to use the drive core to build a bomb, that's a mighty big bomb.
It's too bad. The raw power it contains would advance the Krogan by decades.
So could forcing the Nexus to give them everything we've got.
Big bomb!
Looks like we missed the action this time.
Krogan versus scavengers. Think this was about the drive core, or just an ambush for loot? Let's give these a quick scan before they turn to dust, how about? Or we do.
Pathfinder, I'm scanning the unique signature from the drive core, but it's clearly not here.
Yeah, I got that part.
Which is why I specified clearly.
Sam, were you being sarcastic?
Not intentionally. However, I've noted that my response was regarded that way.
The drive core must be powerful to be worth killing and dying for.
Guess the winner of this fight took off with it.
Seems to track.
We should look for another clue to where they were headed.
Password. Bingo. Exactly why you should never write down your password.
Scavengers set up camp out here. How do they survive the heat?
Lowlifes, scavengers, criminals. You take me to all the nice places.
You can go back to the Tempest if you want.
Yep. This has to be the scavenger flophouse. Nothing smells as bad as scavengers.
Eladin will never be a safe place to settle unless they're gone.
Then let's get them.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this. We need to get out of this heat zone.
Disable the alarm before it attracts reinforcements, Pathfinder.
Yeah, still hot. Still hot.
Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
Outlaws on the way.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this. There. Let's hope that stops them. Get out of this heat zone.
Gotta do something, kid. Can't let these scavengers murder those people.
We should get to that site as soon as we can. Sector 7, remnant shield. We have to get out of here.
Marking that as requiring more men.
Detect above normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Yeah, still hot.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Scratching it off.
We'll have to ration our water if we don't find
You
a
can
source
give me a has
soon.
info about how
I'll get
water
everyone to
sources
see
are
what they can
spare for
The
bartending.
one by the docks.
Do what you can.
Security's
Every bit
insane.
helps.
We'll never get in there.
Just trying to find an alternative to combing the wastes.
Hey, did you make sure comms aren't set to wide broadcast?
What? Ah, shit.
Comms just went dead.
All of the colony's water comes from Aeneid too. The deal works right now, but it may not last.
The vault's active. A terraformed Eladin will have surface water.
Terraforming is a slow process, Pathfinder. The scarcity of water presents an immediate obstacle to any attempts to settle.
And the Krogan are already here. This could quickly become a problem.
Worth investigating, then. Those scavengers talked about security around Ania's office. I bet there's something there.
Nothing here either.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
Guys with strucks. What are they shooting at us for?
Hiding something?
Like a drive core, for instance?
Sweet double, cross and grand.
That's the last of them. Let's find that drive core.
Strux and these guys actually took the drive core? Damn.
I think I feel used, but I'm not sure for what. Drac, any ideas?
A few plan Jorgel as the worst, unbalanced, unreliable.
You think maybe Strux wants to build a bomb?
Or just sell it on Kadara, but then why hide it here?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
I'm super curious. Who can guess the motivations of a crazy Krogan? Drac, do me a favor and don't spill this to the Krogan yet. I want to talk to Morta and Strux face to face.
You got it.
Gil, I need you to send an ops crew to this location. They're picking up a remnant drive core.
Got it. Will do.
Sam, change the passcode on the door to this place and transmit it to Gil. Keep that tech safe. It might be the most powerful thing we've found.
I'll be glad when this is over so I can take a shower. My sweat is sweaty.
Waste of water. What you need is the good old-fashioned Krogan dust bath.
Life support is stable.
Careful, Hydra!
Outlaws!
Reinforcements will arrive soon.
I got it! They're mine.
Disabling the alarm will call off reinforcements.
Look at all this Nexus gear. Can we set this up?
Mining outpost.
I hate that we have to ration water here.
Yeah, we never had to do that on the Nexus.
Locked. Must have barricaded themselves in. What now?
If we can find a security terminal, I may be able to attempt to bypass the multiple loop.
incoming.
Security must be disabled to open this door, Pathfinder.
My pleasure.
We need to get out of this heat.
I can bypass the command center's doors from here, Pathfinder. Please try to remain within range of the console until the process is complete.
Got company. We've got reinforcements inbound.
Pathfinder, I have bypassed security. You can now enter the command center.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Nice shot.
Oh, this should be fun. Looks like alcohol. Target is down.
This console opens the bunker in the cave.
Wow, let's go back and see what's in there.
Running ammo!
I am in. Fine.
Think that's it.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
I don't think we'll last much longer in this. I don't think we'll last much longer in this. out of this heat zone.
Heat levels increasing. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
That's one.
Did you see the Krogan scouting out that big remnant boat?
Almost there, Pathfinder. Just one more console to disable the door.
There. Security disabled. Anything else, Sam?
No, Pathfinder. You should have access to the storage closet now.
Yeah, still hot.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Heat levels increasing. Environment check.
Got 'em all.
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Damn. This is a nice drive.
levels increasing. Pathfinder, I detect scavenger constructs ahead. Ambient temperature is normal. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Cut it through!
I detect above normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Got 'em all.
Pathfinder, this area
Let's do
can be
this!
mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. We've reached the nav point provided by Dr. Gunnar. The Krogan terminal should be nearby.
Okay, eyes peeled, everyone. Let's get
I'm
in and
reading
get
a
out.
normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Hostile shuttle incoming.
Get ready to fight!
Nice save.
Sniper, keep down.
How's it going, Sam? Come on, come on. How big are those files?
Unreasonably large. Also, this terminal holds 15 exabytes of data, and I have no way to gauge what is important.
Damn! Should have thought of that.
Life support is stable.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
I am invincible.
Download complete. We may leave now.
Easy for you to say. Can you tell
I
what's in all that
detect
data?
above normal.
Better have been worth almost getting killed.
Much is encrypted. However, a few phrases stand out. Krogan super soldier, pure Krogan, and tank bread.
Interesting. Send me a report of what you can decipher.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Dr. O'Keefe's important work can't be lost. Thank you for bringing me the data. Now I can continue the work of Dr. O'Keefe. The Krogan will be great again.
Okay, let me know how that goes.
don't have permission to approach Morda.
Hello, Nexus. You're back.
I am.
Strux tells me you went to get the drive core from my remnant ship.
That's true.
And that you sold it to scavengers who took it off-world to make a profit. For you and them?
Strux is the one you should be interrogating.
Stay out of Krogan affairs, Nexus. I'll interrogate who I want.
Are all Krogan terrible listeners?
Wait for it. Clan Nakmor is a joke. The losers of Chichanka and now the losers of Helios. Overlord Morda has lost the drive core, and our colony is doomed.
You're all talk, Jorgal Strux. I made this colony.
If there's an overlord, they should be from the oldest Krogan blood, Clan Jorgal. Watch, I'll rescue the drive core and make us so powerful that the Nexus will bow down to us. Except you can't, 'cause we have it.
Oh, that was just getting good.
What do you mean you have it?
I'll let the Pathfinder answer that.
Finally. Okay, where to start? It all began when Strux contacted me.
Okay, I'm done listening now.
I didn't even get to the good part.
I'm impressed, Strux. You're more cunning than most Clan Jorgal. Smarter, even.
Nakmor arrogance. My father lowered himself to join your clan because he admired your grandfather. He was laughed at, called not worth killing. But now I've bested you, Morda, and Clan Nakmor will pay with blood.
You put the colony at risk over a grudge you carried across dark space? You really aren't worth killing, Jorgal Strux. Get out. Take your goons with you. Now where is the drive core? Hand it over.
Just like that. Hand it over?
It's incredibly powerful. We'll use it to power the colony. This'll put us ahead by decades.
Or power any initiative outpost? What about that?
If you keep that drive core, it's over between the Krogan and the Nexus forever.
You have to give us something for it. It's only right.
We did get shot at. A lot.
What about joining our colony with your outpost? Give us the drive core and we'll be friends. New Tuchanka and Nexus. Keep it, and you've created a sovereign Krogan nation. We don't abide by Nexus laws or owe you anything. Even peace.
Ryder, I must point out that historically, unchecked Krogan advancement has been the cause of war and disaster for many, even the Krogan.
Well?
Okay, Morda. Let's work together. You can have the Remnant drive core.
And you can set up your outpost here, Nexus. We're all gonna be friends and prosper, right? You bet we are. Whenever you're ready, bring
Morda.
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morda.
Pathfinder, this location is ideal for outpost placement. You can call an outpost via the beacon.
Yeah? You want to play the heavy for a criminal? Come on. track down a fiend later. It's been ages since I had a good fight. Go talk to the customer. I'll take that.
Heat levels increasing. The ambient temperature is normal.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative outpost.
Impressive how much Morda got done on Eladin.
What, because she got it done without Nexus help?
No, because it's on the arse end of a desert world.
Oh yeah, it's completely that.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Get ready to fight!
Confirmed. Calling outpost.
You really did it. Almost a civil war, and you brought them back.
But it's all about the resources. No poetry, right?
I considered the Krogan a permanent loss. Too many egos involved. Thankfully, my ledgers don't care how they get filled. If I can retroactively call the Krogan colony an outpost, that's a win. But that practicality is not universal. Tan will hate this.
I'm not interested in opinions that don't see the value here.
Good, because there will be a lot of them. But not from me. This won't be our last outpost to find, but New Tachanka helps immeasurably. We can't rest for long, of course. There will always be a need. But for now, I need your voice, to remind them what this meant. Get the flags waving.
This seems more important than that.
It's about setting a tone, not telling the whole story.
There's a reason Krogan came with the initiative. Why the initiative needs them. It's obvious on Eladin. They bring out a part of ourselves that we
Got time to look? Looking for that something special? Boomerang has got what you need. Best loot in the dunes, here for your perusal.
You're a scavenger.
Not anymore, I'm not. Fine folks at the initiative gave me a second shot. I'm on something called a probationary period, got a fancy metal bracelet on my ankle and everything. They're too good to old Boomerang.
I'm keeping my eye on you. The second you put a toe out of line.
On my best behavior, Pathfinder. Honest. I'm a Nexus man now. If I scrap and scavenge, I do it for the good of the initiative.
Reassuring.
Enough about me. You're here for the good stuff. Look what Boomerang's got for you.
We need to get out of this heat zone.
I detect above normal temperatures.
If you touch my people, we have a problem. Karista Chana, Andromeda Initiative. Here to oversee operations and attempt to repair relations between the Nexus and the Nakmor clan. It is a tremendous accomplishment, securing their cooperation.
We can't afford to be divided. We need to work together to survive.
I understand, and I promise to do everything I can to maintain relations.
How's the situation here?
Actually, I have a concern. There's a remnant architect in the area. You might have even seen it on your way in. If it detects us, or the Krogan, it's going to attack.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Ryder. In the meantime, I'll have our security on alert. If it comes down to a fight, we'll fight.
I should get going.
Be well, Pathfinder.
Heat levels increasing. The ambient temperature is normal.
Architect, they don't come bigger.
Go for the legs. let it get away. Hit the legs.
Target delayed.
Head's the target.
Let's go after it. Target delayed.
Jarl's been asking to talk to you.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah? When's the last time you had a normal conversation? No. This is you trying to figure me out, categorize my flaws, put a label on me. That isn't... Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you, and I've got no interest in being a guinea pig.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just... stay out of the skirts, huh?
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime. devil's advocate, okay?
Go for it.
With the Ket entrenched here and things as they are, maybe we should focus our efforts on leaving this cluster.
You mean quit? Run away?
Well, we came to find a new home, not a new enemy, right?
We knew this was a possible scenario, and we took the jump anyway.
What she said.
As if it... Hey, Pathfinder. Still passing that mess with Varan and Khaled. I made sure the Nexus data will be changed. Kesh is none too happy, but she can blame me. The important thing is we're all alive, I'm all in, and I'm doing things different now.
Accepted, Liam. But let's not do this again anytime soon.
Oh, total agreement there. In fact, this made me think how I'm doing a lot of things. I want to arrange a thing for us and the Angara, once their civil stuff is calmer. Maybe talk to Jarl about the Roka. You lend your weight there, I can focus on something normal for everyone. New to Chunka. I bet Tan puckers every time someone says it.
Just checking in. I wanted to ask about you.
What do you want to know?
I have to know about the car.
We'd wrench on it as a family. Mom suggested it, and Dad liked a happy mom. That's how I fell into mechanical stuff. Armor and jump jets. Mom wasn't a fan of the second part. You know how it is.
I worried my parents from time to time.
That's a kid's job. I probably crossed the line a few times, though. Like jumping a galaxy. That's why I have to make this work. If I don't, then Andromeda was a mistake. I said goodbye to too many people to let that happen.
Tell me about your friends in crisis response.
I swore I wouldn't tell anyone what they did. Stealing a shuttle for the car was above and beyond. Dondi, Base, Mazzy, Noel, Cap, and goddamn Hammond. The best people when buildings are falling down. Eventually, I'll have to start a new branch here, you know? I promised.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. PB and I were just having a debate.
You mean argument?
No, that would be unprofessional.
If you say so.
Ryder, do you think I'm uptight? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Let's just talk about something else.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been one for secrets.
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
Sam for Mom. To cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
He gave up everything trying to save her.
You didn't realize how important his family was to him?
I guess not.
Maybe that's what he wanted you to see.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Scott, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Hey, Joel. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
I can see how that'd help.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does?
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drac.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Joel, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I feel like that a lot.
Good to know. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
Just be yourself.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up. Thanks for listening.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
One day that might be true again. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. I found something.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down. Anomaly on sensors. This system looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted. Once. Then the Scourge happened. What's old is new.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Anomaly found. Sometimes I forget how small we are. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. I found something. Applying data to what we already have.
A lonely system. It's almost lost in the Scourge.
What else could be lost out there? Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Probe away. Anomaly found. Applying data to what we already have. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. I found something. should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool. Now orbiting Gadara.
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm Warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I can handle it.
A lot of people say that, and then we never see them again. Badlands are Gadara's dumping ground, like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep, worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Heh. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
Not here to point fingers. I just want to find her.
Look at you, playing the hero. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
We've got targets!
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Got them all.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside and alive.
Maybe they're not as bad as the Warden made them out to be.
Not holding my breath. Don't think they're gonna invite us in for coffee! All right, let's find Remy.
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Ugh.
Please, help me.
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I thought I was going to die here.
Detecting traces of human flesh and blood.
Sam, are you saying they were eating people?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Hopefully they kill them first.
Come on, Drac.
What? Just saying.